Hello. I was looking at the wrong part of OBS for a second. We're back with more Stardew. I know I sound pretty dead, but... Okay, the Festival of Ice is today. Night Market and Wizard's birthday. Plenty of things going on. Really? I can just randomly get more animals? That's insane to me. That is very nice of you, Marnie. I don't have enough hay currently to last the full season. So I'm still likely to go buy some from her at some point during the winter, but that is actually the most, like, kind-hearted gift I've received from an NPC. It's like she knew. It's like she knew what my struggles would be, you know? And you know what? For that, I'll give her a diamond. Got some snow yams down here. Crocus, winter root. Alright, those are like that. I wonder if my fruit trees are like dead or if they're just faking. Meow. It is the start of a new week, so I could even give John Wizard a beloved gift. One can only imagine the look on my face and the anguish I felt realizing there's a Festival of Ice going on. Meaning I can't gift anyone anything. She's here though. set to finish my tea. Christ. It doesn't matter, Evelyn. You'll still be here even when it's year 100 in my save file. You barely know me, little bro. Oh. I sure did. Thanks for reminding me, Marnie. Hey, it's just playful trash talk. I would really love a Christmas tree for mine and Abigail's home, but I want to be more responsible with our money. It's really sweet. I'm ready to begin. No. No. I won last year, I need to defend my title. Christ. Not another one of these. Wouldn't have caught it anyway. Alright, I only got 4 this year. Impressive, that's a lot of caught fish. I'll never get used to that stench. No. Now for the winner of this year's ice fishing competition. Damn you, Willie. Damn you. Would have been more fun if I won. I'll keep all the gifts on me, no reason I can't hand them out tomorrow. What's up, Gus? I don't remember which spring song is the one I like. Let's randomize it, why not? Slime Rancher? Seriously though, thank you for your help, Abigail. Filling the water bowl, feeding the animals, that's really sweet. And I hope you know you're appreciated. I'll give this to Penny, why not? It's Sebastian's birthday tomorrow, so he'll get a frozen tear. You found a wife. Now you need dried crystal fruit and coconut jelly. I have coconuts. I have crystal fruit. Crocus. And I just leveled up foraging. All the way, I think, right? Yeah. Just combat left. Alright. I forgot to open with this, because I wanted to open with this. But I wanted to start streaming earlier. But I took some time today to make hard-boiled eggs. You're a shop? What? I just wanted to talk to the wife and see what she was doing. You're a shop? That's kind of awesome, actually. See, we had all these eggs, 10 of them. It was a box of a dozen, but, you know, I already ate 2 yesterday. And they were due to go out of date in a couple days. 10 eggs. So I was like, we can't be having that. Cannot let these eggs go out of date. And go to waste. Like so many eggs do. And, you know, we're planning on eating pork steaks tonight. That or chicken. Either way, I think it could be nice to have some hard-boiled eggs with those items of food. Because eggs are tasty and, you know, hard-boiled eggs, they're pretty easy to prepare. Yeah, even considering it was my first time hard-boiling eggs ever, I just kind of did it. And it happened. It's really easy. $1,000 pieces of wood in a week? Or slay 50 grubs. Grubs might be a lot easier. You can keep the wood though. I'm kind of sick of the mines. So I'll go for the wood. Let's see if we run into Elliot while we're down here. Oh? Yuri, come in. Welcome to my humble, well, shack. This is my writing desk. It's where I spend most of my time. For as long as I can remember, I've wanted to be a writer. Have I told you that? That's why I live out here by myself. I figured a lonely life by the sea would help me focus on my literary aspirations. Everyone back home said I was nuts, that I could never make it as a writer. Can you believe it? They said for every successful author there's 1,000 who fail miserably. Such pessimism, it's sickening. I can see it in your eyes. You believe in me, Yuri. You've got that spark. Now that's inspiring. That's what I'm looking for. A question, what kind of books do you like, Yuri? Well, I haven't read any romance, but I've read a bit of mystery and sci-fi. I think sci-fi is most interesting. So I just jammed my window shut because the wind was making my door bang. I would have never guessed. I suppose even those with the earthiest profession sometimes have their heads in the stars. I'll remember that. Well, enough talk about me. You probably know a lot about these plants, don't you? Would you mind taking a look at this rose here? I'm afraid it's not doing so well. Yuri, this is a beautiful gift, thank you. Elliot's kind of fun. I don't mind him. Holy shit. 5 iridium bars coming up. 3 prize tickets away. Oh, right. I need to put beets in his fridge for some reason. Hey, Abby. I'm home. I can probably be making better use of this trash. Where am I? How much do they cost to make again? Pretty cheap. Yeah, let's put them down in place of these. There you go. No, I have my doubts we'll be able to get the 1,000 just from what's here. But we'll try our best. We will use every source of wood we can come by. that's already half from just a little corner of our farm. This is actually a lot easier than it felt like it was going to be. Which I feel like I owe in part to this, for sure. But yeah, if we get to the prize ticket point, to where we've reached those 5 iridium bars, that's a free upgrade to any tool. I think it seems pretty obvious. I'm gonna go with the pickaxe. Ah yeah, and I almost forgot. I need to wait for these to be finished anyway, but crystal fruit, jam or whatever I needed to make. I don't remember what I needed to make. For the raccoons. I'll just throw these in fruit for now. She's up in the nursery. Is she thinking about kids? Absolutely, lumberjack. I'm not really selling syrups. All trees have a chance to drop hardwood. Nice. Ah. Right on cue. The preserves jars are finished. I might put a mini shipping bin in here or something for these. I also need to remember, I can do it when I bring Robin her wood. Bring Seb a loved gift for his birthday. Also want to remind myself, I know crystal fruit something was one of the things. Dried crystal fruit, coconut jelly, that's what it was. I assume I just get these by... preserves jarring these. And let's get our wood. And there, see, we got a little bit of hardwood too. This is a mahogany tree, so we're only gonna get hardwood from this. But I thought I'd fell it anyway. And that's 1,000 wood. Oh, I didn't actually need to bring it to her. I guess that makes sense. Since she said you can keep the wood. Even though it's winter, let's get these put down anyway. And we'll pay Sebastian a visit. I forgot to rebait the crab pots, but that's fine. I think I was gonna move them anyway. We pick up a lot of trash in the ocean. Seb's not here. He could be hanging out with Sam. So we'll have to check. I wonder where a good river spot would be for all my things. I'll have to weigh my options. Along this river, maybe. 5 iridium bars. Let's see. Yeah, around this area is pretty easily accessible. No sign of Seb in there. Not sure where else he hangs out. Maybe the saloon? Hi, Yuri. I'm just looking over last month's earnings and it's not looking very good, Yuri. The worst thing, and I hate to say this because she's my friend, it's Pam. She hasn't paid off her tab in weeks. But I can't ask her to do it. I know she'll get defensive and I don't want to hurt her feelings. Yuri, you gotta help me. Hiya. Gus, I'm awful thirsty if you catch my drift. Oh, well, okay, Pam. It isn't? That's terrible. Oh. Well, I guess I'd better pay off that tab then. Thanks, Pam. Thank you, Yuri. Now let's get you that drink, Pam. No Sebastian. This will probably get me to full friendship points with him, so it'll be worth it to find him. Is he taking a smoke break? No, Sebastian. Is he maybe home now? From wherever he was before? Yeah, okay. Yep, full friendship points with Seb. Mhm. Orange. Right, I wanted to check my current iridium stash. We've got 1 bar. That's 3 more bars. If we get 2 more ore, we could probably get something upgraded before we get those 2 more prize tickets. 2 more iridium ore and 2 more prize tickets will get us up to being able to upgrade 2 things. Robin just wants 35 pieces of fresh stone for a full ticket. That's easy. And then we could do like 1 more quest on the board outside Lewis's and probably get our last thing from that. Here, I'll quarry for at least a portion of it. If not the whole lot. Yeah, I may just get the whole lot from here. Pick up some ores along the way. At this point in the day, Robin may be headed to the saloon. Because I know she and Demetrius hang out at the saloon every once in a while. So that's why I'm getting to theirs this way. The off chance I run into them. Nah, Robin's just here. Okay. Thank you for the prize ticket. 1 more of those, and we get 5 iridium. It's insane. It'll definitely be the pickaxe first, but the axe will follow soon after. The 2 most frequently used tools by me, I feel like. Also, what is this? I see. That could be useful en masse. Just the 1. Though, I'm gonna just tuck that away in here. Some resources, topaz. Hello, Abigail. I'm gonna check the calendar real quick. Alright. Nothing special tomorrow. And with this sleep, I'm going to take a quick pee break. So yeah, I'll be right back. I am. Very nice. This fish chest is getting rather full, isn't it? I could split this up into multiple chests of like actual fish, and then you know there's plenty of stuff in there that isn't actual fish. But that'll be a task for the future. I'm kind of curious to try a couple more things with cloth. Duck feather must make something pretty neat. And let's try it with a battery pack as well. Cloth, duck feather. Lime green striped shirt. Interesting. The battery pack. Regular shirt. Okay. I actually like the color of this with the rest of my ensemble. Let's run it. This chest is also getting a bit bloated. We can do something about that at some point. Oh. Right, actually I want to go to town. Because I want to check the board, see if we have a new thing. Not yet. I also need to check these. So it looks like we do have a little bit of new stuff. Actually, never mind. It's all a bunch of new stuff. I thought these were lobsters. But they're actually crayfish. And we also got snails. Among other things. Now the big question is, do I want to go to the desert today? And see if I get a couple more iridium. And there it is. This chest is full. Okay, we'll have to fix that. Let's bring bombs. Mega bombs. And let's give it a try. I want to remind myself what your trades are. Jesus, that recipe. Well, I already got just another bar entirely. Everything else we do here now is just bonus. All I came here for was to get enough ore to make one more bar. I just got another bar. Alright, let's still try to explore a little bit more. 7 levels. All up here. Another 8 levels. Okay. That's one of the enemies I haven't encountered yet. I mean, I saw it once, but I died. Oh, I was gonna say it's in the corner. It's safe to approach. But then it did that. Okay. I can't wait to have iridium quality tools. Even just the pickaxe and axe which I'll be getting my hands on pretty soon, is gonna make general life so much easier. Come on now. Let's see if we can't grab another little staircase. Even better. Only 4 levels, but better than nothing. We're even well on our way to our 3rd iridium tool, when you think about it. We have enough bars between this one and the 4 at home for 1 upgrade. We just need prize tickets to get 5 more for another upgrade. And I think this plus the ores we have at home is 3 more bars. So a little bit more ore and we can get our 3rd upgrade. Or, well, be able to upgrade 3 things. I feel like at this point I should also be thinking about upgrading my other tools. To just more than what they are. I still have a copper watering can. This copper pan could probably turn into iron too. More general upgrades would be nice. I have the bars and I have the money. If I see any more deposits, I'll go for them. Okay, no more iridium. Craft a couple bombs here. There it is. Alright. I think we are cutting our run there. Though, to be fair, oh, bruh. It's not like it was a bad run at all. Not by any stretch of the imagination. That was actually a really successful run. We got that bar. We got more iridium ore. Enough to get 3 more bars. Cooking. So I'll probably pay a visit to Gus tomorrow. I have to go see Gunther anyway about this. Gunther. Gus. Gus. Clint, not Gus. Give him a gift just for forgetting his name. And I'll go with the iridium to upgrade my pickaxe. On the off chance I don't actually have enough gold to do that, because I don't remember how much gold it is. I'm worried it might be like 100k. I'll bring iron instead to at least upgrade something with my watering can. Did I watch the cooking show today? That wasn't one. Squidfest and bookseller. Kissy kissy. We can easily bring Caroline a refined quartz. No. Quest board. Quest. Quest board. Board quest. Board of quests. Hate 'em. Never doing one again. Quest today. Baseball, huh? That's a lot cheaper than I thought it maybe would be. 25,000 is really reasonable for iridium. Pickaxe it is. Yeah, I was gonna say. Wait. But we can still process geodes and stuff. I forgot about that. I've always processed geodes and such before doing the tool upgrade because I assumed that made him, you know, unable to be interacted with anymore. I've gotten this before. I thought this was one of these for a second. Three more iridium, huge. Mixed flower seeds. Cauliflower. Escargot. Rice pudding. More of those. Two more of these. Warp totem bench. Yeah. I was gonna sell some of these things anyway. Sweet. And now for Gunther. Just gonna drop a quick thing off. Then head on home. I'm gonna pick up a refined quartz to bring to Caroline. I think I'll also bring one to Maru. I love those times when you open a chest and add to existing stacks. And it just like, it cleans out like a large portion of your inventory. So satisfying. Also, it's Friday. We need not to forget about the traveling thing. Where is your mom? Oh, hi. Good morning, Yuri. I'm glad you came in. I've been meaning to show you this. It's my private sunroom. So what do you think? It's beautiful. Thank you, I've worked very hard to make it this way. You see, this is my sanctuary, a place where I can always find peace. And it's a perfect place to drink my homegrown tea. Here, let's have a cup. That's pretty much how I drink tea in real life. I love to come in here for a fresh cup of tea every day. It's my little ritual. Let me try to explain. When I'm alone with relaxing tea, my mind is empty and free to wander. Who knows what might appear? I hope that makes sense. Life can be pretty hectic, so having a hobby like this is nice. Feel free to come here and relax anytime you want, okay? Caroline. We've still got a pretty low relationship level with, but we are married to her daughter, so she's our mother-in-law now. I didn't even think about that. Like, bookseller is where I wanted to go. I didn't even think about that contextually, that she's our stepmother. Yeah, I think we're good on the bookseller forever now. I don't think he's ever gonna sell anything we need ever again. Shame, but that's just the way the cookie fumbles. Oh, Maru. She didn't sound very delighted about that. Oh, it's not a loved gift. I thought she needed one for her thing. Never mind. My mistake, Maru. Now the traveling cart. Do you have a truffle for us? No dice. Alright, Harvey's birthday. Coming up tomorrow, I can bring him some coffee. Now we got crystal fruit jelly and coconut jelly. Coconut jelly we needed. Crystal fruit jelly we needed. Not that. Right, I know what we need for this. I'm gonna have to spend a bunch of money. Right, I forgot I gained access to this. And this, to be honest. Monster Musk could actually be pretty useful for some of the quests. What was I looking for? Alright, T. Okay. That's neat. I also got another letter. Alright, well, let's set off. Please be an easy one. That's pretty easy, yeah. I can do that. Let's wait for Willy to open shop. Ah. Because I need to purchase... What? Wait, did I already buy it? No, I swear he's the one that was selling the recipe to make a dehydrator, was he not? No, apparently it was Pierre the whole time. I could have sworn I saw it in Yeah, no, I guess I'm just stupid. That's actually a cheap recipe to make one. But purchasing the recipe itself is not cheap. Right, I need to... Almost forgot to rebate them. I can edit this? Why would she say that? Look at you two. Alright. In order to clear some space in here and get some money back, I think I'm gonna die in this house. I'm gonna sell some more stuff. So let's age those. Alright. That'll help us get a little bit of money saved back up. I'm not opposed to selling some of these too. Meh, those barely sell for much. Right, bring Harvey some coffee tomorrow. But we have the dehydrator recipe now. Fire quartz, clay, wood. And let's put, is that how these work then? You need 5 per thing, I assume. That's something. I'm gonna run to Harvey's and give him some coffee before his birthday. Just 'cause tomorrow I should get like 3 hearts for giving him coffee on his birthday. And by giving him some coffee the day before, may get a little extra stuff too. Extra hearts, that is. Except I don't know where he is. I'm not even the littlest bit familiar with Harvey's schedule. I'll try to catch him later. For now I can at least quickly take care of this. Just 4 slime. Right, no pickaxe. I'll have to take care of the slimes tomorrow. When I get my pickaxe back. That's absurd. Muscle memory took over and then I swung an axe. Are you Harvey? Yeah, we're still like strangers with Harvey pretty much. Okay. These are done already. Very nice. That actually sells for a decent bit. Give those to the guys. Give that to Harvey. Sunday, so we can check with the traveling cart, see what they have. Pick my pickup from Clint's. And kill some slimes. Not at all where I meant to go. Okay. New power. Now we start the family. Yes, now we start family. I don't know why. I feel like those raccoons are probably Russian. I like that vibe for them. No sign of anything we actually need. Meaning, no truffle. And you know what? Just because there's a crocus on the floor here, and it's actually gold quality, which will go a long way. I think we're gonna gain another couple hearts of Jas for this. just the one. That's fine. Shane's still here. What? Shane hates us? With 3 hearts and the amount of damn pizza I give that guy and he hates me? Yeah, that's why I hate him. I was starting to warm up to him. And then you had to go and freak out at me like that. Hey Harvey. Happy birthday to you. I bet Harvey already likes me more than Shane, somehow. Nah, about the same, but... it's fine. And let's get our pick back from Clint. Iridium pickaxe. The big boy. No quest here. Bring Clint 15 coal. Also gonna do the slime thing. This floor looks different. It looks like the quarry mine. I'm guessing the coals have to be fresh. So the quarry mine will probably be better for that. Not many slimes around here though. Might try a little higher. I don't think I can actually. Maybe a little lower. That's a whole lot of enemies that aren't slimes. Nothing. Dude, no slimes. I should do the 5s, right? Like, come to 85. Look for slimes. Reset. I don't know how effective that is. Yeah. That's at least one more. And that's the last of them we need. Alright. We need some more coal, so I'll head to the quarry. That is a new artifact. Don't I have, Yep. Prospector. So maybe just like breaking into these isn't a terrible way to go about it. Let's go a little deeper in. That's the last of it. Talk to Lewis. On the off chance Clint is here. We are one more prize ticket away. Wait, we're already on it, never mind. Thank you, Clint. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Alright. So we can get the axe upgraded next now. And tomorrow, well, now today, we have the night market to attend. How many geodes do I have right now? Probably not a lot, right? Because I just busted open a bunch recently. Yeah, I may as well crack these open. Slay 50 skeletons. Catch lingcod. I'll do that one. I forgot to bring my iridium bars with me. I'll be back. Clint. What is that, like... means of placement? Oh, okay, you have to aim it there. Weird. Okay, let's do Linkod. Whatever this is, it's feisty. I was worried that might be a lingcod, considering we need to catch 10 of those. Dude, bait makers was so worth it. Like, just the passive income of bait means I'll literally never have to purchase bait again. Deluxe bait, at least. That was a sturgeon. I was also thinking maybe wild bait would be good for this, because it lets you catch 2 things at once. Dude, maybe wild bait next time there's, like, a fishing event. Like, maybe I should have gotten involved with the Squid Fest. Brought some wild bait. Or I already had a bunch of squid. I could have made targeted bait. Something to think about for next year. Which will probably be in like a week. Or so. Oh shoot, I forgot about the night market. Let's go. We actually have limited time at the night market too, right? It's not like the other events. This place is really pretty. I don't have this rare crow yet. Yeah, I'll grab one. And you know what? Let's take some garlic seeds too. He's gifted me a few largemouth bass, which is what makes me feel like he probably likes it. It was a normal gift though, neutral. It's no sashimi, I'll give him that. Up here, for no reason, just this is where I've been putting them. My secret rare crow collection. I already had it. Oh no, I already had the rat one. Yeah, it's fine. I should get some lights in here. Let's do that now. Sorry to double back on myself, but just came to the realization that there aren't lights directly outside of this place either. That's a lot better. It's a massive improvement. Yep, these guys are sleeping, but let's go ahead and feed them. And those guys are doing fine. Hey Abigail, were you not at the night market? It's been a while since our last starfruit harvest. We might have one now. No, but I feel like it's very soon. Haven't made mayo in a while. Let's do it. And some goat cheese. Now, I did end up clearing this space up here of most of the trees and such. Oh right, I don't have my axe. I keep doing this. I think I want to get this stuff like cleared out. And then maybe actually, for reals, start moving my animals up here. Sorry, I'm just stretching. Ooh. If ever you spend a long time sitting down, always remember to stand up and move your body a little bit. Ooh, that feels good. Yeah, get some stuff moved up here. I definitely want to get a second coop. I want to keep the rabbits in one coop. Probably the deluxe coop. And I think I want to get a tier 2 coop for chickens. 8 chickens. Grass out front for them to feast upon. I haven't gotten a tier 3 barn yet. How much would that set me back? Yeah, I was right about deluxe stuff. They do auto feeding. Unlocks sheep and pigs. I'll wait on that till after I've moved everything around. Let me just check. Okay. Some sheds for storage would be nice. Oh, interesting. That's cool. I wonder if, does that change the appearance globally, or? Probably not, if I had to guess. But yeah, the point is, another coop, take this much stuff. Pretty cheap. And a shed was 15k. Let me actually grab some of this. Take 50, why not? Because we're gonna go fish for more of the things we need. The ling cod. Honestly, I'm doing all this mostly for trash. Because from soggy newspapers, you can get cloth, which I like. Because it's kind of fun to combine it with random things for clothes. I don't think I tried cloth plus coconut yet. I bet that makes like a coconut bra or something. I bet that would make like a coconut bra. Like aloha. Aloha, am I right? Oh? Hold on. Fish quickly. Fish faster. Okay, just some copper. No biggie. Does this bait just have a chance to give you double? Because I didn't get double there. Yeah, a chance to catch 2 fish at once. Well, hopefully we roll that chance whenever it's a ling cod. Whoa. Oh, that was probably a ling cod because they're feisty feckers. Now I see why Willie's thing was, I challenge you to catch a ling cod. It's because they are pretty annoying. See that? 2 at once? I need that to happen when it's a ling cod. And not perch or chub. This has gotta be one. No, it's a sturgeon. Demetrius only asked us to catch 10, not give him 10, so I might turn the few I've caught so far into targeted bait and catch the rest like that. I just need to keep one to give to Willy. Hence, all is said and done. I also forgot about the refined quartz. I need to bring Gus. Here, let's run home before we head to the night market. Catch up with Gus. He'll either be at the saloon or just at the night market with everyone else. So fish. There we go. Hey, Chas. Wait, no, you're Vincent. Let me drive the boat. I'll take a cup. Your stock changed a little bit. Yours didn't, I think. Don't really need. already took care of those today. Good. Alright, that's what else I was gonna do. What? I mean, I have to, right? I think I upset Lewis. I don't know why her name is still question marks. We know who she is. She's Sandy. My iridium axe is ready. In order for 45 crops total to be ready in my greenhouse, you know what that means? I didn't plant 45 eggplants, and I didn't plant 45 star fruits. Did I plant 45 star fruits? Shit, I did. Never mind. Either way, I knew my star fruits were ready, I just didn't remember planting that many of them. So we truly only need 64 starfruit seeds to plant one on every available spot I left for starfruits. Any spare starfruits I'm gonna experiment with. I'm gonna try the preserves jar, I'm gonna try the keg. I'm gonna see what we're able to make out of them. And how much it sells for. We also just got ancient seeds, which I think are equally as fruitful. Well, no, more so. Than starfruit. 38. $46. Okay, so we've already made a little bit more seeds back than we had planted, with still a good amount left. 57, let's make some slightly more. Exactly 63 is very cool, because we're going to plant one ancient seed and then fill everything else with starfruit. That's epic. Alright, so a gold quality starfruit seemed to sell for quite a lot. Even silver is 1,000 per. Let's save the regular ones in here. Just because I don't really see the value in selling them or experimenting with them. I could spend 5 to dehydrate them, and then preserves jar and keg the rest to see what we get. So let's dehydrate 5, keg 2, preserve jar 2, and then we'll see every presumed product we can get out of preserves jars, and we'll be able to compare. Keeping in mind that the dehydrated ones take 5 per, so they would need to be 5x whatever value we could get out of the other things to be worth it over them. You know, does that make sense? Alright. I need to bring the wizard a loved gift today. But let me also check. Lincod Stardew. Lincod doesn't need to be caught up there, it can be caught in other places too. One of which is actually down in this direction. I should really pick up my axe today while Clint's is still open, shouldn't I? Okay, let's make a quick run to Clint's. And I'll likely fish a bit more after the night market, because I only really checked the wandering cart. What the hell? Whoops. I only really checked the wandering cart, and then see what that one guy is selling, the painter. If he has a nice painting. The most unbelievable things in the world are happening today. Okay. And we've got our iridium axe. That's epic. Bus stop. We might be able to catch all the lingcod we need before the night market, it really depends. Targeted bait is pretty effective. But it starts in a few hours, so... Am I allowed down here yet? Yes, I am. Terraria over here. Okay, change appearance is what that does. Alright. I knew the Terraria thing was down there and like something else you could interact with. I didn't know what the normal thing was. But the Terraria pylon is down there. I just need to get the other part and then I get the thing I need. Or the thing I want, I should say. Being the Meow Meow, which I hope is at least a level 10 sword. And not just like decorative sword that isn't that effective. Because that would make me sad. I know it's not going to be the best sword in the game. I just want it. Is that so bad? See, I'm not as upset about missing lingcods now that we're using targeted bait, but ideally we catch them all, you know? I pour my heart and my soul into trying to trace the frickin' fish and it just... It's just incredibly unfair sometimes. See this one? Maybe not anymore, hold on. For the most part, that one was being a lot more passive. Dude, Cafe Banano. Cafe Banono. I'm so happy you're back. Dude, why do you keep posting this emoji and doing nothing else? You did that for like 3 streams straight to the point I started like dreading going live because I was like, Cafe Banono, he's gonna come in and he's gonna post that emoji again. And I'm gonna have to stare at it for the next 3 hours while I stream. Ugh. I might get, a bobber to make this easier. Okay, how many have I done? Oh, I've done 6 already? Okay. You could pick a better one. Also, at one point, I looked at your profile because I was like, where did this guy even find me from? But then I saw that you play on SMP Online. I was like, oh, that makes sense. Okay. Has it already been 3 days of the night market? I don't remember. No, it's the wizard's birthday today. So it's the last day of the night market. Alright. Hopefully the wandering cart has something good. That's kind of a neat painting. How much do you want for it? I'll take it. Okay, what are you selling? I'll take this, so I can turn it into seeds, but I was really hoping for a truffle. I could really use a truffle. It's the only thing left I need for the community center. And I do not want to invest in pigs. Because I already know it. If I buy pigs, then they'll grow up and I'll probably get a truffle from the traveling cart before I get one from my pigs. It happened with the ducks. I don't trust it. Alright. I assume this is a vegetable. Yeah. Pack these other things away. Where did those go to? There. I'll bring one to Willy tomorrow while I go grab the thing. I'm gonna buy a bobber. Yeah, how about above the Junimo plush for that painting? Let me double check as well. I don't know if I already exceeded the time to do the thing, because I've been preoccupied. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna finish the Lingcod stuff. And then I'm gonna probably end. Okay. I'm glad this is happening this stream as well, because I'm dying to know who is our Secret Santa this year. Who do we need to get a gift for? Kent. Now that is interesting. I've not made any headway with Kent yet. He likes roasted hazelnuts, fiddlehead risotto. Do I have roasted hazelnuts as a recipe unlock? I don't think I do. I will look into I will look into alternative gifts for Kent. I will try to find out what else he likes and see if I have anything to give him. And then hopefully my relationship with him will improve beyond 0 hearts. Up to 2 or maybe even 3 hearts. Okay, let's clear these guys up. I'm gonna leave that in there just because I want to wait for these to be ready. Those are the dried star fruits. Let me put star fruits in these. And I want to compare and see what the best product to make out of star fruit would be to sell them. I'm assuming it's going to be the juice or whatever we get out of the eggs. I assume fruit juice. Star fruit juice. And then obviously starfruit jam is going to come from the other thing. That's no problem. I'll bring George a quick and easy frozen tier. It's only a wee little detour to come back and grab one of these. I'll give Willy the ling cod he wanted when I go down there, and that'll also be when I purchase a bobber to hopefully make catching the rest of the ling cod a little easier. Okay, George, I want you to take a deep breath for me. Turn around, please. George, I'll be honest with you. You need to make some changes in your lifestyle if you want to stay healthy. I'd like you to reduce your sodium intake and try to get some moderate exercise with your arms. I know what's best for me. Who do you think you are, telling me how to live my life? I'm your doctor, George. That's who I am. And I went to school for 8 years so I could learn how to help people stay healthy. You would've... Oh, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be here. These checkups are supposed to be private. Not so fast. I'd like to get a second opinion from this young lady. Very well. What do you think George should do? I mean, doctor's orders. Thanks. You see, George, I'm just trying to help you. Fine, I'll do what you say, Doctor. That might improve my relationship with Harvey and slightly decrease it with George, potentially. But that doesn't matter because I get to immediately fulfill that request for George and probably undo any damages caused. So what are our relationships with some of these people looking like now? Harvey, we are still just up to 3. George is another 3. Wizard, we're up to 5 now. Vincent, we could be higher with. I just keep bumping into him without having gifts already on me for him. He likes grapes, and I usually have a lot of grapes. Well, no, I do have a lot of grapes. I just don't carry him around with me. Here's your walleye. What am I saying? Lingcod. While I'm here, which one of these slightly increases the size of your fishing bar? Okay. Let us now complete this quest. What do we need? 3 more still? Yeah. We've got plenty of targeted bait. This bobber will make it a bit easier now. I think I've already given Jas... No, I've only given her 1 gift this week. She's still home? Yep. Alright. The size of this bar feels like slightly... so slightly bigger. It doesn't feel like much of a difference, but I'm sure it's helping, even if I don't realize it that much. It's pretty hard to bring fish back from the red if you let it get that low. But we got that one very surprisingly. Was that the last one we... Oh, it was. Okay. Yeah, I'm done here then. 1800 gold in the bank. These guys still don't need anything, right? They're gonna start a family. So first they wanted fish, or he wanted fish, and then he found a wife. And then they wanted fruit. And now they're gonna start a family. I wonder what they're gonna want next. Vegetables? Or... Who knows? Alright. Bam. Boop. That. This. These. Cheese. I'll check that real quick. Oh yeah, and we probably have a prize ticket. Did I take care of the animals today? Good. Let's go grab the prize ticket. And that'll probably be the last major thing I do. Assuming we got one. Yeah. Of course we did. I forget what the next thing was. Just a house plant. That's actually what it's called, insane. I wasn't even trying to predict that. I was just like, yep, it's a plant that you can put in your house. We can probably give our non-existent children a plant. Try to think of something to do with this room as well. To use the space. I thought about making it a dining area, but yeah, this is fine. Let me make sure I checked the TV today. Yeah. No Queen of Sauce. Feast of the Winter Star in a week. Kent is our subject. And he loves... the two things we already know he loves. Which, if I just check one more time... I'm pretty sure this is the silhouette of the roasted hazelnut sprite. I'm looking at them side to side. We do have access to the fiddlehead risotto recipe, but we need garlic. Which we could grow in the greenhouse. How long does it take? Four days, okay. So let's throw over up here, assuming the sprinkler will work on this. A garlic for Kent, because we do have in here some fiddlehead ferns. He does also love all universal loves too. So I could just use like Stardrop Tea or Rabbit's Foot, but something more personal. Be fun. Alright, but that's gonna do me for today. That's my... Don't put this decision in front of me now, are you serious? Oh my god. Abigail wants to have a baby with me. I said I was gonna say no because I'm not ready for the responsibility. But I don't know when she'll ask again. You know what, Abigail? Let's do it. What a crazy time for that to occur. Do we already have one, or is there like a wait period? Okay, there's a wait period. I guess next stream I do of this, we'll find out what goes down with having a baby. But I am gonna end now. I have to. 3.5 hours. Good session, to be honest. Really productive session. But yeah. Gotta go. Peace.